And welcome, Sufi. Thank you for joining me today.
Yeah, thank you for inviting me. Hi,
Before we start, let's introduce ourselves.
I'm Sufi and speaking to you from Jharkhand. Currently, I'm pursuing my graduation. I'm in my last year. And along with my studies, I am a part time YouTuber and I help students as well improve their spoken English. So that's all about me.
So, Sufi, where are you teaching? Is it in some institute or do you teach students at your home?
Well, earlier I was teaching in some institutes like offline.
Hmm,
Now I'm
hmm,
working online. I'm not
online,
associated with any platform. I
hmm,
am working independently. Yeah.
independent. And what about your YouTube?
hmm YouTube, well, my channel is all about spoken English. Sometimes I make
Hmm.
solo videos, which is also related to communication. And sometimes I make conversational videos. When I find some nice speaker, so I invite them on my channel and have a conversation. Yeah, that's what
And
I
what
do on
about your
my.
college? How is it going? Your college? You are in last year,
Well,
right?
uh, yeah, I'm in my last year. College, I don't go to college at all. During
Hmm.
my exam, I go to my college. Yeah.
And
So
what are
it's
the subjects you are studying?
well, my major subject is polity, which
Hmm.
I don't study at all. I am interested into it, but I don't study. Yeah. During my exam or before exam, I
Hmm,
just flip some days, like I open my copy and books. I don't make notes. Like
hmm,
I make notes through YouTube. Yeah. I take help from YouTube, and that's
hmm.
how I am tackling it. Yeah. I I don't know. Like I am occupied all the time with my classes and like in making videos and all. That's why I'm not
And how
studying.
long have you been doing YouTube?
It's been 1 year since I started my YouTube channel, and I would say I was not very consistent. In the middle,
Hmm,
I left. Yeah, as
hmm.
I told you that I was working in some issues, so I was not getting time at all. So once in a month or twice in a month, I was uploading videos. Now it's fine. Like I have left, and I would like to continue it. So consistently, I want to upload videos now.
So are you making videos regularly these days?
I'm not making. I'm thinking of uploading regularly now.
All right. And how did the inspiration come to you? Like, what made you to
Mhm.
create your channel?
Well, you know some of my friends told me that the way
Hmm,
you talk, and some of my friends motivated me that you start your YouTube channel, and I thought I was quite confident that if
hmm,
I start my YouTube channel, I'll be able to make conversation with people. So I started, and I really wanted to share my journey, English journey,
hmm.
whatever the challenges I faced it and how did I tackle it. So I wanted to share my stories. For that
That's
purpose, I
great.
started my YouTube channel. Yeah.
And what made you learn this language? Did you always want to learn it, or was there some point that you made up your mind that, I want to learn this language?
Well, ever since I grew up, when I would see people speaking English around
Hmm,
me, I would find it very fascinating. I would think, "Oh my God! Like,
hmm,
look how they're speaking like that." That's what come
hmm,
in my mind. I thought I will learn. So after 10th, I started. So you understand that in offline classes, what do they teach? Like grammar, and that too in Hindi, right? So I
hmm,
started.
hmm, hmm,
Then 11th, 12th, I took science stream. So I had a burden. I could not complete it. So I left. After
hmm,
12th, some no in 12th, some incident happened with me. Like students are from diverse background, right? Some are from
hmm,
CBSE, ICSE. So
hmm,
some students, said something to me in English, and I really wanted to reply them back, but I couldn't. And that
hmm.
incident made me learn this language. Like I after that, I became serious. I started taking
Yes.
this language seriously. I
Hmm.
started learning. I did everything to learn this language, and since then, my journey started. Yeah.
That's cool. And what were the things you did to actually improve your language? In the beginning, you must have faced some challenges. So how did you tackle them?
Absolutely, a lot of challenges I faced. I was so desperate to become fluent in English, and because of
Hmm.
this, I was asking so many people, "How can I become fluent?" And I was watching
Hmm.
thousands of videos, but nothing helped me. And I was watching videos in Hindi. Later on, I realized it that I need to consume content in English. So I started
Yes.
watching stories, English stories and English content rather than Hindi. I started
Hmm.
watching English videos. Yeah, and I was consuming a lot of content. Input I was putting, like, that was
Yes.
passive learning. Active when it comes to speaking, I was not doing at all. I was thinking why I am not able to frame my sentences properly, why I'm not able to, speak in front of people. Then
Hmm.
later on, I got to know that I need to speak for it. Like, I would do chatting and all, but it did not work, and nothing works,
Hmm.
unless you speak. So
Yes.
I
Yes.
started
Speaking
speaking.
comes by speaking.
Absolutely, absolutely. So I started approaching people online. Hey, would you like to talk with me? Then I started joining some groups. I I remember I had joined Josh Talks. Josh Talk,
Hmm.
like 2 3 years back. Yeah, I joined Josh Talks and Telegram group. I joined on WhatsApp. I joined so many groups. I started speaking there. I did not
Hmm.
chat and all. Like, I started, speaking there. That's how I gained confidence. And one thing I realized, that when you start your journey, don't live in middle. What happens?
Hmm.
We start, and then in between we feel demotivated.
Yes.
This is
Yes.
not my cup of tea, I'm not going to continue it. So that's what
Hmm.
I realized, that the consistency is very important when it comes to learning this
Definitely.
language. So I started practicing consistently. I started
Hmm.
consuming content consistently, and earlier I was not reading, but ever since I started teaching, I have started reading. I have inculcated this habit of reading.
That's
So
great.
that's what
That's
I would
great.
say, holistic approach I followed, I would say. Yeah.
Definitely. As a learner, when we are not able to see progress, because progress is not a linear thing, you won't be able to, see progress within 6 months or even a year. You just have to be consistent, and one day you will realize that there is a huge gap where you had started and where you are now. So, how do you
Yeah.
see your progress? I mean, when you had started, you must have recorded yourself. Have you? Do you
No,
have
I
any
didn't
recordings
record
of?
myself. No,
Hmm.
I didn't record myself, but I have notes, notes. When I
Hmm.
reflect back on my those notes, I feel, oh my God, I laugh at it, that
Hmm.
I have made a lot of mistakes. Yeah. So when I see those things, I really laugh at it, and I feel so good that how far I have come now. I have
Yes,
started
that's a
speaking.
nice feeling.
Yeah, you really enjoyed it when you
Yes.
see, oh, I have come so far. Yes.
We were talking about your reading journey. What made you to, start reading?
Yeah. So as I said, I was consuming, positive content like podcast and all. And I used to watch like motivational videos a lot. So by watching those contents, by consuming those content, I thought I also, I should also start reading. That's how,
Hmm.
I bought some books, and after 12, I had, I already I had started already, like in 12th
Hmm.
standard. I read some books like Beauty of Purpose in Life, like that. So that book also motivated me that you should inculcate this habit, like reading. That's how I
Hmm.
started, reading. And
So,
so
which
far I
was
have
your
read so
first
many
book?
books.
Which
Hmm.
was your
Yeah,
first book?
my first book was this one, Beauty of Purpose in Life.
Beauty of
Purpose in Life.
Purpose in Life. All right. And what are you reading right now? Are you reading anything?
Yeah, right now I'm reading Build, Don't Talk. It is by Raj Shamani. You must have heard a
No
podcaster,
idea.
right? Raj Shamani. Oh, he's
Mhm.
very popular on YouTube. Very popular podcaster, Raj Shamani.
No, I've never heard. I might have seen his or her video, but I don't remember the name. All
Okay,
right,
no problem.
Sufi. Apart from reading and creating content on YouTube, do you have any other hobbies?
Yeah, I love being in solitude. I love to spend time with myself. That's what I do. And if I talk about my hobbies, like I like playing badminton and That's
You
what
cannot
I
play
do.
badminton alone. Sophie, you cannot play badminton alone. You need a partner for that.
I have my siblings at home. They play with
And
me.
so what about your like how do you entertain yourself? I mean, I know that being alone is a good thing or being in solitude, but when it comes to entertainment, what do you do?
What do I do? I watch videos, funny videos.
Funny videos. So, do you have any
Yeah.
favorite creator on YouTube or any film actor that you admire?
hmm Well, I don't have access like particular creator. I
Hmm.
watch Kapil Sharma if I feel low.
Hmm.
On weekends, generally I watch, yeah, Kapil
And what about
Sharma's
movies? What about
movies.
movies?
Yeah, I am a big movie buff, I would say. Yeah, so I like watching movies. Recently, I have watched Lapata Ladies.
Lapata Ladies. Yeah, it was a nice movie.
I loved it. Every bit of
Hmm.
this, wherever I go, I promote
Hmm.
this movie. Yeah. I tell
Hmm.
everyone around. Did you watch this movie, Lapata Lady? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice movie.
Um,
Actually, I really loved it. I didn't go to theater because it was not released in my town, but as soon as it was on the internet, I watched it. So, last question, Sophie, then we will wrap it up. Do you have any suggestion for the learners, like the one who is watching this video, they can do to
hmm.
improve their English? What they can do?
All right. So they have to do whatever work for them. You
Hmm.
know, each learner is different, right? The
Hmm.
things which have worked for me, maybe it will not work for them, right? So first they
Hmm.
have to figure it out that what is working for me, first thing. And second, I would say maintain consistency. It's so important. Don't live in the
Hmm.
middle, just maintain consistency. And if you're feeling demotivated, take a break for a while, then restart it. That's
Hmm.
okay. And do not compare your English with others. It breaks you emotionally. So have faith in yourself. Just maintain consistency. If you're feeling frustrated or demotivated, take a break for a while and then restart it. Have a positive attitude and go for it. That's
That's
what I would
great.
say.
Thank you, Sufi. Thank you for your time, and I really enjoyed our conversation. And hopefully, we can connect in future too. Thank you.
Same here. I really enjoyed the conversation. I spoke my heart out. Thank you for asking this
Thank you.
nice question.
Thank you, Sufi.